Hello, fellow travelers. I hope you're all doing well and enjoying your week. I wanted to talk to you today. We just had in the Caribbean and especially in Punta Cana, the Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico, and it's going to be hitting in Turks and Caicos soon. Hurricane Fiona, and my thoughts and prayers go out to all of the travelers and the residents of those islands, and I hope they are doing well. And seeing the damage there, breaks my heart a little bit. I will say that I know Puerto Rico has it's in my heart. I love the island, and it devastates me that it seems like they just cannot catch a break lately. So. But I want to talk to you today about, this is the time that travel agents are so needed, and travel insurance. And if you don't have one and or the other, boy, are you hurting yourself. So I'm going to just kind of, say my praise, I guess, for a little bit. And first of all, those people, we make sure our clients are either, are safe, our guests are safe. That is our top priority. So, our first thing is either, if they are there, we're making sure, trying to get them out of the destination before they, before that hurricane hits. And I'm going to say this, the flights the way they are, we can't always do that, but we are doing our best to do that. Limited number of flights, we do that. If they're scheduled to go down there, we're going to hopefully, get stuff rearranged, maybe pushed back a little bit, that sort of thing. We take care of that all for you, or I should say I do. It's not my multiple personalities, it's just me. But that is it. If you are in destination and you can't get out, there are a limited number of flights. I can't work miracles, unfortunately, neither can other travel agents. We're going to do our best. We're going to get you moved to someplace safer inland, and, keep checking in on you, making sure that you are okay. That is our goal. There were some resorts in the Dominican Republic that were hit worse than others, so we're getting those clients moved out of there, making sure that. Now, then, this is where the travel insurance comes in. And, flights are delayed. Your vacation may have gotten moved. I have no control over some of that, unfortunately. Boy, do I wish I did. But, some people are going to be stuck down in the Dominican Republic longer than they planned because of that. We couldn't schedule flights out. And I say that I'm talking about collectively agents. Not everybody can get out that next day because everybody wants to. There's a backup. Just like when there's a snowstorm in Wisconsin. So, they have to are giving discounted rates, but they aren't giving it for free. Unfortunately for us, or for the travelers, I'll say that. So if you have travel protection, that's going to be covered by it. You may have to pay up front, but it's going to be reimbursed. Or if your vacation has to be canceled, you can't go because you can't reschedule it. Some people can only go at a certain time. That will be covered as well. So those sorts of things, you have more flexibility at least if you have that insurance. It's something you don't want to have to use, but it's giving you those options. So I know people often think of travel insurance or travel protection kind of like that extended warranty. I don't ever have to use it. I don't want to buy it. It's a rip-off. It really isn't. And especially if you're traveling during hurricane season, or if you're in the, Midwest where there's bad weather in the winter, you get a snowstorm, instead of having to pay extra to, get out, we can, do that as well. So, or if your flight is delayed or anything like that, some of the rooms, I know at some of the resorts down there, they, were flooded. So I'm guessing, luckily none of my clients had this, but I'm guessing some of their belongings may have been damaged, maybe ruined. So, insurance will cover that as well. It just gives that peace of mind. So, anything that is an added, burden financially will be taken care of. And God forbid, if they were injured during that hurricane, that would be covered as well. So, this is that time, we don't plan for, tragedies, weather incidences, but things happen. We can't control Mother Nature, as we all know. So, but, it's better to let your travel agent deal with it than you have to, instead of calling trying to get a hold of those online agencies or those big box agencies, being stuck on hold. So you can just focus on you and let us take care of you, or let me take care of you. So, all right, so enough of that bad stuff to talk about. Next week we'll talk about some more fun stuff, but I just wanted to talk about, let you know what that value is. So, all right, well, enjoy the rest of your week and have a great day, and I will see you next week. Bye.